With so many big players hustling for a portion of the market share, Tesla's dominance as the world's leading electric car maker nearly seems to be hanging by a thread. And if there's ever a chance to make a pass, Ford is one rival that is perfectly positioned to overtake the Elon Musk-led company in the coming years. The American automaker has been trying to close the gap on Tesla in the last few months, and now feels like the right time to go full steam ahead. To do this, the Ford CEO has highlighted a number of innovative development plans for the years 2023 and beyond. This includes one that will see the carmaker produce more batteries for its EVs than ever before. Join us in this video as we reveal what key pieces Ford is putting into the field for the new year. The electric vehicle industry is quite competitive, but somehow Tesla has managed to dominate it despite the presence of more established automakers like Ford. What Tesla has done with the industry is truly remarkable. From starting out as a small startup to becoming the world's most valuable automobile company, the innovative car maker has indeed paid its dues. However, all of these successes and achievements wouldn't be possible without a good plan to source batteries. In fact, while other automakers concentrated solely on marketing, Tesla opted to use batteries as its secret weapon. A few years ago, Tesla didn't have the kind of pulling power it has now. As a matter of fact, as recently as 2016, Tesla only sold 76,000 cars. In comparison, Ford and GM sold 6.6 million and 10 million cars respectively. That year, Ford and GM made huge profits, while Tesla's financial account took a hit. But having realized the importance of batteries, Tesla took a new path and started building gigafactories to produce cars and batteries, which were mostly outsourced to other companies. Once these factories began functioning, it gave Tesla an ample supply of batteries, while other automakers were struggling to align their production goals with the epileptic supply chain of batteries and other manufacturing components. And remarkably, this proved to be the difference between Tesla and other car manufacturing companies. More than half a decade later, Ford is about to do the exact same thing. According to an official article published by the American company led by Chief Executive Jim Farley, plans are underway to construct two gigantic plants in Tennessee and Kentucky that will produce the new model of the electric F-Series trucks and batteries. As far as we know, this proposed facility will be the largest and most sophisticated auto manufacturing plant they have to date. This is our moment, our biggest investment ever, to help build a better future for America, said Jim Farley, Ford president and CEO. We are moving now to deliver breakthrough electric vehicles for the many rather than the few. It's about creating good jobs that support American families, an ultra-efficient carbon-neutral manufacturing system, and a growing business that delivers value for communities, dealers, and shareholders. These new factories will be eco-friendly and equipped with the most advanced EV manufacturing technologies available. Interestingly enough, the figures quoted for the project will be the single largest investment in electric vehicles by any automaker ever. For this project, Ford and its partner SK Innovation will be investing a whopping $11.4 billion in building these new facilities, more than double the $5 billion Tesla poured into constructing a gigafactory of their own. According to official records, Ford will provide $7 billion in investment, while SK Innovation will contribute $4.6 billion. The contribution by Ford is part of its commitment to invest $30 billion in electric vehicles by 2025, and a major leap in the company's plans to produce more electric vehicles. Officially, Ford wants around 40 to 50% of its global vehicle supply to be fully electric by 2030. And no doubt, these new facilities will be the key to achieving this goal. As part of the project, an all-new mega campus deemed Blue Oval City will be built in Stanton for an estimated cost of $5.6 billion. The complex will be designed to have a vertically integrated ecosystem to ease the stress of manufacturing EVs. In it will be a vehicle assembly plant, a battery production section, and a supplier park. Every section of the assembly plant will be connected by cloud technologies to improve production speed and ensure quality. The Blue Oval City, according to Ford, will alone provide 6,000 new job opportunities and fully change the way batteries and electric cars are produced. The massive production complex will be built on an expansive landscape measuring about 3,600 acres. As mentioned earlier, the facility will be completely carbon neutral, being powered by different forms of sustainable energy like geothermal, solar, and wind power. As part of the overall project, 3 Blue Oval SK battery plants will be constructed. 2 will be located in Kentucky, while 1 will be constructed in Tennessee. All 3 facilities will give Ford a combined battery production capacity of 129 gigawatt hours in the United States alone. These plants will be responsible for producing the batteries that will power the next generation of both Ford and Lincoln EVs. This is a transformative moment where Ford will lead America's transition to electric vehicles and usher in a new era of clean, carbon-neutral manufacturing. Ford Executive Chair Bill Ford said, "With this investment and a spirit of innovation, we can achieve goals once thought mutually exclusive. Protect our planet, build great electric vehicles Americans will love, and contribute to our nation's prosperity." Aside from this grand project, Ford is also working with redwood materials to facilitate closed-loop domestic battery recycling. Consequentially, Ford says that it will invest a lump sum of $525 million to train reskilled technicians to service electric, zero-emission vehicles. This comes amid increased interest in the F-150 Lightning pickup truck. This round of radical upgrades and measures comes amid strong demand for some of Ford's newest products. This includes the Ford F-150 Lightning truck, the E-Transit, and the Mustang Mach-E electric vehicles. SK Innovation is primarily involved in the development and production of petroleum products. But just as Tesla did many years ago, the company is ready to ride the EV battery train with Ford. We are proud to be partnering with Ford as they open a new chapter in automobile history, the president of SK Innovation said. The partnership between both companies will leverage and harness Ford's expertise in the automobile industry and some of the world's most notable technologies to deliver electric vehicles of premium quality to customers. And hopefully, it'll help the company gain some ground on Tesla, which has been the EV automaker to beat for quite some time. Aside from its plans to set up this massive infrastructure, Ford is also actively seeking ways to cut down on its selling price in a bid to stay competitive with the prices offered by Tesla and other EV manufacturers. At the same time, the carmaker also announced that it has secured commitments from 3 battery manufacturers for at least 60,000 electric vehicles, which will all be produced by the end of 2023. On top of all this, the automaker is said to have secured about 70% of all the supplies needed to increase its EV production capacity to 2 million by 2026. All of these innovations couldn't have come at a better time. For one, the dominant EV automaker Tesla isn't having the best of times. Last year, the company's shares fell by 28% between October and December alone, and Ford is looking to capitalize. As a matter of fact, with all of this incoming infrastructure and development, this might just be the perfect opportunity for Ford to increase its market share in the EV industry. What do you think about these investments and improvements? How do you think Ford will fare in the coming years with the bustling market for EVs? Whatever your thoughts are, let us know down in the comments, and as always, we'll see you in the next one on Motor Deck.